I completed 4 contracts in under 5 minutes, and here's how I did it. This was by far my hardest mission, and there was so many failed attempts. I will be covering the thought process behind it on how we accomplished it, and I will cover how we failed to do it so you can avoid that. But I will be showing a timestamp for the final attempt if you want to just skip over the failed attempt. So about this mission. Basically for deadlines, to complete it, you have to complete 4 contracts in under 5 missions, and the timer starts at the moment you pick up the first contract. The moment you pick up the contract, the timer starts, and you have 5 minutes to complete the first contract, go grab the second, finish it, go grab the third, finish it, go grab the fourth, and finish it. And it is a very tight time span if you want to just go around and grab contracts. Thus, you need to coordinate with your team. And that's why I highly recommend going in with a team that you know you can communicate properly with and get ready so each of you on your own can handle your own self and not be a liability that you or your teammate have to pick you up. The second part to this is also included in the planning, and that is going over the map and seeing which contracts are very close to each other, which you can complete in a short time span. The fastest contracts that you can complete right now are the HVT contracts and the nuclear contracts, especially if you are coming in with a Geiger counter. And this is part of the preparation. As you can see, me and my team, we all went in already having Geiger counters on us. And we don't need to do that first part of the mission where we have to go equip the Geiger counter and then go search for the radioactive material. And while we learned all this information while we were on our way to complete the mission, we had so many failed attempts. In this run that I'm currently showing in the background, in the first 10 minutes or so, we were trying to find a vehicle, and on our way to find a vehicle, which was about 600 meters away, well, we had to do some PvP because there were enemy players nearby. So it wasn't the luckiest start, but we still managed to do something. And time is also a huge consideration while doing deadlines, because the more time you spend running around the map, not doing the contracts, other players are taking these contracts, and you will have less and less contracts next to each other for you to actually finish the mission. Once we got to our first radioactive contract, we tried to find the hidden caches before we pick up the contract in an attempt to save time. And then, while two of us are trying to do the radioactive contract, the third is already on their way to grab the second contract. So we take the radioactive contract, we pick up the radioactive caches, and the second guy is already starting the second contract. And this is a huge time saver. However, later on, we will discover that this method wasn't efficient because the radioactive nuclear missions do not guarantee that the hidden caches are close to where the contract is. So, more often than not, we will be trying to get the radioactive contract, and then we will find out that the hidden caches are like hundreds of meters away from the contract, and this will even eat more time. And another mistake that we did was not having a fully fueled vehicle, which also caused for our vehicle to break down just before we could complete the fourth contract. A bunch of lessons were learned from that first attempt, and we went on for our second attempt. For our second attempt, the plan was to take a helicopter, grab a secure intel contract, and finish it as quick as possible. And then there was nearby HVT contracts that we can complete quickly. However, we were super unlucky as the moment we grabbed the helicopter and we grabbed the contract, apparently there was two teams right next to us that just jumped us and unfortunately killed us. So that was just a massively huge fail that we had to do some recovering from. For our final try, which ended up being a very, very good attempt, we had this plan of what if we split up and go all over across the map. The contracts don't have to necessarily be very close to each other, and each of us will kill one HVT. Now, this plan had one downside to it, or actually multiple downsides. The first one being that each one of us will be playing solo. We will not be playing as a team. And in case one of us fails to do their job, then the entire operation is just failed. And the second weakest spot is each of us will be doing one HVT while the others are just simply waiting, not doing anything. So one of us will be doing the HVT and the other two are just standing right next to the contracts so we can just grab them the moment we're ready. Now we started off this game with a little bit of PvP. Some players tried to jump us with javelin rockets and pistols. I don't know why. But yeah, we ended up winning that fight and our final attempt started. First things first, we got geared up. We went to the closest buy station and recovered from the last fight we had, bought some armor, had some ammo, filling up everything because we knew each of us are gonna be on their own. So we had to be properly geared up for this. Each of us grabbed their own car and each of us went to their designated HVT area and my friend here started the first contract while I was still trying to clear the area over here. Still no rush because again my job right now is to do nothing while my friend's job is to finish the HVT. And in case I'm still not ready, there is still another guy with another HVT contract while I still try to figure things out. So, with this plan, we actually were able to finish this mission with 2.5 minutes left on the timer. So, this attempt was brilliantly successful. I will leave you now to watch the footage. However, small disclaimer here, apparently my microphone was not recording when I did this attempt, so you will be only to be able to hear my teammates. I hope you can figure out what I was saying at the time, according to my teammates' reaction. But yeah, enjoy.
Go!
Ultra One, this is actual target EKIA. Good work.
I'm going up to the fucking nuclear.
Tracking the location of a Los Alamos
Oh, I was gonna say, help
Sicari.
him, I'm near the
Active
nuclear.
bounty on his head.
Yeah, but we need two people to do it fast. He can finish it. Kill him, kill him, kill him. I'm hitting the nuclear in like 100 meters. Just chase him down, for fuck's sake. God, dude.
We got this, we got this, we got
This
this.
is actual target
I'm starting
EKIA.
grab the
Good
counter.
work.
Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Come
Ultra
on!
One, that intel shows AQ stashed nuclear material in the AO.
Oh my.
Secure that material and get to extraction.
Alright, I'm going to the one on the right,
Locations
brother.
are on your TAC map.
Okay.
I'll be across the bridge first, I'll go to the one on the right.
I'll hit the one on the left.
Ultra One, actual. You are closing on the target now. Use Geiger counters and sweep the area.
Come on, bring out the counter. I think I almost found mine. Yeah, found mine. Done. Done. Come on.
Found it.
Actual to Ultra
Nice.
One, objective secure. Proceed to extraction and you'll earn a bonus.
That's how, ladies and gentlemen, we were able to finish deadlines from White Lotus Tier 5. So, a quick rehash. Each one on the team should be able to play solo and on their own. What we did was go for 3 different HVT contracts in 3 different areas, and for the final contract we were able to pull off a radioactive material just to finish things off. If you want me to stop making videos, please leave a dislike and have a nice day.